Ho hog. Ho hog, baby. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire up on the mountain. Flooding near below. It's hard to find a happy place on this earthly road. There's back floods, but there ain't nowhere left to go. Y'all, we're running from the weather. Come on, run. Johnny's in his orchard. Apple trees all died. Wasn't been those many years of spraying pesticides that killed off all the little trees that helped these trees survive. Now you can't just blame the weather. No, Johnny, no. Can't just blame the weather. Ho, ho. Elon's in a spaceship. He's flying off to Mars. Jefferson is a mega yacht, sipping Pinot Noir. The rest of us got left behind, counting lucky stars, and y'all, we're all going down. Let's go, baby! All going down together. We're running from the weather and we'll all go down together. We're running from the weather and we'll all go down together.
Joe Troop's Truth Machine performing in a studio session at 3rd Street Coffeehouse in Roanoke. Running from the Weather is the title of that one. Joe, you know, these days, when people see a post on social media from a musician that strays, in their opinion, too far from the music, the usual response is shut up and sing. But in your case, if you shut up and sing, they're still not getting away from it.
All right. Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's how we roll.
Well, tell me about Joe Troop's Truth Machine.
Well, my name is Joe Troop, and I wanted to start a band with my favorite pickin' buddies, people that I've known for a long time from fiddlers conventions across the Appalachian region, dear friends. So I approached these people, Lou Furtado of the Shenandoah Valley, Virginia, Olivia Fernandez of Durham, North Carolina, Deb Shebish of Whiting, Indiana, and Jimmy Washington, originally of Salem, Virginia. And I said, y'all want to start a band? And they said, sure. And that was about a little over a year ago. And then a year later, here we are, finally on the radio.
Yes, indeed. I get the distinct impression that your music is intended to start conversations, or if you will, instigate dialogue. And the Galax Gazette has said of your music, thought-provoking protest songs, political commentary, and populist folk tunes with an equal mix of humor and heart.
Yeah, so that's what it's a bluegrass protest music, if you will, for social justice and a couple love songs, but also spread a message of empathy and understanding. So it's a little. We like to address topical things like that song addresses climate change and natural disasters.
Tell me, how are you being received?
This is a brand new project. We debuted it in December in Durham, where I live, and then we played, here and there. We played in Winston-Salem and Asheville, and we played in Raleigh, and the reception has been great. We are, we have beginner's luck right now because it's a new ensemble. There's always something to be said for that. But I feel like though it's a new band, we've been playing music for so long, we've known each other for so long, it feels like it has been a band for a long time.
I would think that, getting booked at a festival, people who have not heard you might be expecting one thing with your instrumentation and are quite surprised.
Our outfit has interesting outfits. we on stage we'll wear very patriotic looking stuff because we consider ourselves real patriots. So we will be decked out in stars and bars, and sometimes some people that get the wrong impression approach us and try to make small talk, and we're like, oh, Ricky, that is probably not, you're not going to really like this. And then we go into our political satire laden expose on modern America, and there's some quizzical looks, and that's exactly what we want to do. We want to stir it up and get people thinking, especially thinking about the common fate that we are all destined to have to deal with, regardless of people's political persuasions or whatnot.
When you are performing live on stage, is it just the music, song to song to song, or is there banter or something more?
There's a little bit of theatrics, showmanship, and banter. We're still a new band, so we're working on on what you do. You work on your delivery, and we're working on banter. I mean, whole hog, just Jimmy threw that out in sound check, and I think I want a whole hog T-shirt now. I don't know. What impression do y'all get? I mean, this is new, but what are y'all feeling?
You're telling the truth. I mean, but there's nothing preachy. You're not preaching to the crowd. It's just very matter of fact, and sometimes it's just funny.
Yeah.
If you don't laugh, you're gonna cry.
Totally.
Wow.
Joe Troop's Truth Machine on Radio Bristol, performing in a studio session at 3rd Street Coffeehouse in Roanoke. Let's hear another one.
Well, we're going to do one for you now called Overdrive, which basically speaks to where I think we are at in America right now. And by America, I don't mean America, which is a giant continent from north to south. I mean America, which is where we are. Here we go. This is called Overdrive. 1, 2, 3.
Joe Troop's Truth Machine with Overdrive on Radio Bristol, performing in a studio session at 3rd Street Coffeehouse in Roanoke. Joe, let's talk about some other projects you have. Che Apalache, which I saw for the first time in Nashville at a little bar there during Americana Fest many years ago. Now, in that group, you also touched on some similar subjects.
Yeah, topics of immigration. I wrote a song against the border wall. The group was mixed nationality, or is mixed nationalities. 2 of our members are from Argentina. 1 of our members is from Mexico. I'm from North Carolina. And so there's an inherent symbolism there in that group. The good thing about, well, for now at least, this group is that we are all U.S. citizens. We have papers. We were born here, so there's no, for now we still have the right to free speech, and it's very different when you're playing in a group that has mixed immigration statuses and whatnot. This particular group is in a very different situation, so we can be a little bit more forthright in our opinions.
And you also have a duo, Larry and Joe.
Larry Bellorin is this brilliant Venezuelan musician who's an asylum seeker who wound up in Raleigh 9.5 years ago. I heard about him through the grapevine, and I could not believe that such a man wound up in my state. We formed a duo 3.5 years ago that fuses Latin American folk with Appalachian folk, and we've been exploring many different permutations of we're multi-instrumentalists, so we play different combinations of instruments, and we are just, traditional, in love with musical traditions from across the Americas, and we try to do any number of them that we can on stage, and we travel. Larry and Joe is my principal project at the moment, and it has been launched. It's an established duo at this point. We tour the lower 48 constantly, but now since we have more stability, we're each able to pursue other musical endeavors, and hence the Truth Machine is here on Radio Bristol, and Larry's cooking up all kinds of projects back in North Carolina with his within his community, and it's a beautiful thing.
Well, you certainly are staying busy and creating some wonderful music.
Yeah, you got to keep each. I mean, honestly, like Truth Machine for me is I want to keep playing bluegrass, and these are the people that I most like to hang out with at music festivals. I was like, why don't we just start a band so we can make a habit of convening? It's great to meet up with your friends once a year at Clifftop or Galax or Mount Airy or any fiddlers convention you might go to, but it's wonderful to work, week to week, month to month, year to year with the same people, same crew. And, this feels like a homegrown thing. Most of our rehearsals are in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where I was born and raised. So it feels like a homecoming musically. And I want to be true to the roots of bluegrass luminaries like Hazel Dickens and Alice Gerrard, people who spoke truth to power through this music. This rural art form really can be a useful tool to promote social evolution.
And creating community wherever you go.
Yeah, totally. I mean, we have our communities, and we are focused primarily on our own communities, but we can take something from our, neck of the woods and share it with people in other places, and if it brings them together, then our work has been accomplished.
Indeed. Share some more with us here. Joe Troop's Truth Machine on Radio Bristol.
Well, we're going to do one now for the Lord who has chosen Billionaires to lead us forward. Obviously, makes sense, don't it? That's satire, y'all. This one is called Billionaires. 1, 2, 3. Across this big old country, from sea to shining sea, now's the time to make a change. Call on this truth machine. There isn't very much to stop the steal. Billionaires will set us free. They're sent from God, same rich like me, before their wondrous wealth. I kneel upon the ground to gleefully receive whatever trickles down. I'm proud to pay my taxes now that they'll go to you. These humble tithes exalt thy grace and holy revenue. And though I have no means to make a living wage, if it means you'll get more, I'll give up Medicaid. Billionaires will set us free. They're sent from God, same rich like me, for their wondrous wealth. I kneel upon the ground to gleefully receive whatever trickles down.